You lost, Brody. You lost. I don't. I can't change anything.
It's a very good afternoon. Welcome here to Weldon Oval here in the AFL Sydney competition. It's round 2, and it's the Manly Warringah Giants, Pennant Hills Demons, and for those following at home, of course, it is the 2014 Grand Final replay, and what a better day of conditions we have here this afternoon to play this game. Manly, premiers for 2014, and started their season off very well intact, and we want to make sure that this is a fantastic contest this afternoon.
Go Giants.
Weldon Oval looking fantastic this afternoon. It's probably the best I've ever seen it out here early in the season, of course. Nearly set to get underway. Some experts predicting a runaway Manly win here this afternoon, but as I've learnt over many, many years, never write off Pennant Hills. Quite a few. The 2014 flag for the first time. The lead up, and he takes the mark, and we'll have the first shot on goal for the Giants. Only kicked the one last week. He'd be desperate to get this one underway. Fowler from the angle. Measured approach on its way. Bit of swirly wind around. That's pushed it across face. And just the minor score to start the scoring today. Breeze blowing left to right, but it is gusting, and we do have predicted storms this afternoon, so that will be in the minds of both teams. And Neil's bringing out, looking there for Irwin. Over the back, Wales sets himself, but it's a good run on the play. Down this near wing, one-on-one contests around the ground. Ball spills free, and a great pick up there at ground level from Weir. Gives it off, but the tackling pressure is there from Pennant Hills. In there again, and that was Ray, and he's going to get a free kick for a push in the back. So Ray for Pennant Hills for the first time going forward. Decides to go inboard. This is Dunn. Dunn goes forward, looking for the big full forward, couldn't find it. Last week for the Giants. And he'll have a shot on goal. As you can see, a very quick turnaround from post to post here at Weldon Oval. Not the biggest ground. And those turnovers hurt. Jackson Polar-Smith now with a shot on goal. I was just trying to get through the line. The kick outside, not a great one. Puts Carey under a bit of pressure as well from behind. Now applying the tackling pressure, and the ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. 4 minutes played. Irwin coming in from the side. Delaquila comes away though. Just tackled at the last moment. The boot got to the ball, but it's Manly that attack. They come this near side. Sits up nicely. Could be a 50-metre penalty. Umpire says no. Ray goes laterally. Through the hands of Hare. They now go down further inside 50, but Manly there in numbers. Over the top, handball not great. Carey, quick kick on the left boot. Goes inside, sits nicely. Can they get it around here now? The spins around for the goal. The first goal on the board for Pennant Hills. And it's off the boot of Moratis. Opportunity kick there. It was a kick out of defence that really hurt Manly. Carey swung it on the left boot. Sat nicely for Moratis. Turned, just glanced up. Had a look and slotted the first goal on the board. Great start for Pennant Hills. Start again in the middle. It's Manly that come out with the ball. They go forward. Unable to take the mark in the defensive. And he's helped by the... Almost another opportunity. That term. Once again, shallow throw in. Just pray that the rain does stay away. Thunderstorms predicted for this afternoon. Now flying. Brassel just thumps it forward, and then we to get the ball moving. Unfortunately, Pennant Hills the advantage and kicks it straight down the throat of Wern. Witten, lad up there. Great support for Fowler. And again, no one really around it. Johnson with a quick kick out of the pack, and that goes out of bounds. The wind's really pushing towards that pocket, so you can understand being locked in a little bit. No, I'm willing to give an inch at the moment. Just see Carey coming in the screen now, just a little bit of space for him. Giants have recognised that. Pushing up, taking him was Batten. Ball gets smacked forward for the Giants. Pennant Hills kick. Not a lot on offer. A lot of hand pointing, especially from Crisfield. He ends up having to get the ball off the hands. Gives it to Smith. Now they work it down. Not a great kick, but coming across at the angle, not bad there from Pennant Hills. They drive it forward. 2-on-1 contest. Some good work there from Weir to get in front. Brings it down. Livori goes away with it. They go backwards through Bunkle. Working the ball laterally at the moment. Johnson's there. They work it through again. Handball just off target. They're under a bit of pressure now. Pennant Hills swoop. Tackled as he got rid of it. They've done well here, the Pennant Hills Demons. They've pushed them right back to their goal line. But once again, the defensive effort from the Giants stands tall. So to go down, Kohler Smith on a long lead. He's got a good set of hands, this boy. Pennant Hills with numbers back in defence, so he has to go high and long. Just sets it up and forces. Brassel just ball up deep in the attacking zone for the Manly. There, umpire sent a free kick. It's going to be holding. Going to go to the Giants. Braden Fowler to get the first on the board for the home side. Nice measured approach. Gives it a little bit of space to the left, but it's gone through. And we have the first on the board for the Giants. Quick look, see if we pick up the free kick here. Fowler does the ruck work. Just attacks the ball. And just a little jumper pull there. You saw it, and he played it well, Fowler. Definitely there. And a good pick up by the umpire. Back in the middle. Manly get their noses in front by 2 points. 12.5 played first quarter. Oh, change in the ruck. Going in the ruck is Cooper for the Demons. So it looks like they're going to double team. Try and run Brassel off. Hay down the line. Looking for Luscombe. Unable to take the mark. Ball goes over the boundary line. Have a boundary throw in. Centre wing. Weldon Oval. Brassel up against Cooper. Cooper tries to get the front position. That's well done by him. Gets it down to Wales. Wales with a no-look handball. No one there. And they turn around over the boundary line. Dunn just ran out of space. Again, this time Brassel just bodies up, makes sure he gets contact. Luscombe in there, the ball at the fingertips. Set up well there. Under pressure was Parker. Tackle was good. Forced the ball out. Now with the ball is Batten. Has to go back. No real options presenting forward. They're under pressure now, Manly Warringah, and Pedersen gets back to lend a hand. Looking out for Witten. Ball bounces the wrong way for him. Under a lot of pressure from Preen. Wraps him up in the tackle. Umpire says in the back. And it'll be a Manly free kick. A little bit hard done by there. Nathan Preen. Short kick down the line. No one in there. And eventually, the call to take it out. Unable to do so on the Manly Giants swoop. Bonnie kicks the ball forward and they gain about 40 metres. So a great result for Pennant Hills. Reset. Benbow comes back on. Pedersen takes. Little floater going inside. A piece. And the Giants lead. Couldn't quite get the mark. Sits there, nice run around there from Pyle. Pyle runs into an open goal, and the Giants get a second on the board. Great rove work at the bottom of the pack. See here, this is a free kick. Benbow hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's kick in. Unable to find Fowler, but there at the fall of the ball, Tom Pyle, open goal, as easy as you like. And the Giants increase their margin. Back in the centre. 2-2 plays one straight goal in favour of Manly Warringah. Pass forward. Lavori finds a little bit of open space. Trying to get it in clear. Could have been holding the man. Umpire didn't see it. They go again, the Giants. A quick kick out of the pack. Sits up nicely for Fowler to just pop it over the top. Well read by Carey, though, and gets back in assistance. Gets the ball out of the area. And turn around, done. Jack Parker. And he'll line up from see here. It's well done by Carey. On a score. Pennant Hills. Not a lot of options presenting, so they go long straight down the middle. At the back of the pack there was Ray, couldn't take the mark, and the Giants have set up nicely again. Weir pops it over the top. A little bit of pressure on his teammate in Wern. The ball is clear and there's a push in the back. And pleading his case, and rightly so, I think. Meanwhile, the Giants, they go inside again. Strong mark taken in defence by Kieran Wright, the first we've seen of Kieran Wright this afternoon. And not surprisingly, just taking a settling mark across half-back. Finds a teammate in the form of Daniel Preen. Runs inside and plays on. Comes down the line. They've got a number here. Free kick will come. It'll be towards Pennant Hills. They look at the advantage and it'll come back. It'll be Moretus to take the kick. As players stream forward in numbers. Nothing on, so he has to go laterally. Just treading water a little bit at the moment, Pennant Hills. Hay sees a lead. Could have been a free kick. Umpire says play on. Delaquila has to chase there, but it's Weird first to the ball. Steps around easily. Goes inside. Finds Johnson. Johnson with a little kick over the top. It's a good one. And the Giants have set up nicely. McCaffrey off the left boot. Extra number there, but Kieran Wright does well to take that over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Approaching time on in the first quarter. Been a good contest so far. The margin's just 9 points. And they're up Cooper. Pennant Hills just scrubbing the ball forward. An extra player in defence at the moment, the Giants. That was Weir. Tried to kick it around the corner. They've got numbers here if they can use them, the Giants. Could have been high contact on Talbot. Umpire says no. They come away with it again. This time Brassel. Booming left boot. Forward, Kieran Wright with a big punch. Comes down, Washington. Tries to pop it up. Get the ball moving forward. Pedersen with a smother off the boot of Dunn. In the tight corner there. And they have a shot on goal. Just to the left-hand side. They're dangerous from anywhere, the Giants. They open the margin up to 10 points. Time being used up here. The ball coming back. Just let the players really set up. Giants playing a very shallow zone. Really cutting off space, forcing Pennant Hills to go long. The kick, not a great one. Eventually gets to Edmonds, and they have a little bit of run. Fortuitous in the end, but they've got numbers back, the Giants. They're willing to run. Taking the mark there was Batten. Umpire says nothing in it. Now he goes. Preferred left boot out towards McCaffrey. Couldn't quite take the mark. Brain dispossessed. Smith comes away with the ball. Just smothered off the boot. Batted forward. That was Witt. Clean bowled, and Pennant Hills have got a chance here. They go forward again, looking for Preen. Can turn around on it. Brassel back there in help. Preen just can't seem to hold his feet. Applies the tackle. And the Giants once again repel. The ball comes back inside. Wales with a good run at this. At the back, Preen again. And once again, Benbow and the Giants force the ball over the boundary line. Into time on. 21 and a half played first term. Green forced to do the ruck work forward, so they're really going to try and run Brassel around. Wales dispossessed with the tackle. Gets the ball. Goes back. Quick kick off the boot of Angel. Doesn't really get much distance. Smith in there as well. Angel again. Wales. But numbers with the Giants, and just a quick kick off the boot there from Carey. Almost found Preen, has another go at it, and applies the tackle. Umpire look at that closely. And says it was over the boundary line. Little cheap one thrown in there as well from Sam Batten. Umpire may not have seen it. Quick look here. Little elbow thrown. Not much in it, but the Pennant Hills boys not willing to give away an inch this afternoon. And as the Giants go forward again, Fowler couldn't control it. Talbot, hands off to Hay. Goes back outside, looking on that occasion for Nixon. He's done well to just trap it in. Now right, forced to kick off the right boot. Looking towards Carey. He's going to get the free kick. Illegal. Shepherd called by the umpire. And they go in board. Got numbers here. Dunn takes a good mark under a bit of pressure. Need to find a target. Ray presents. Dunn goes further afield. Looking there. Oh, great kick. Great vision, great kick. Moratis takes the mark and indicates to his team he's going to have a shot on goal. They'd like this, the Demons. Margin just 10 points, but they can whittle it away late in this quarter. Kick, umpire has a close look. Manly 2-4-16, Pennant Hills 1-1. A good short break here at Weldon Oval. We'll bring you all the action. Points in favour of Manly Warringah.
It'll be a long time again. Well, we had five. It was absolutely fantastic to get photos and get messages, you know. Oh, she has what cruise did you This has just been damaged through sport. So we've done a couple of but more so it's not a deep I think we do. We should. But there's something going on. But if you travel, absolutely. So keep doing it. I don't think anyone does it.
joining us for the second term here at Weldon Oval. It's Manly Warringah leading by 9 points. It's a close encounter so far. Plenty being told by both coaches at quarter time as we get set for the second term. Cooper in the ruck for Pennant Hills, playing for the free kick and getting it there was Pedersen. And it's the Giants who go forward first. Out on the lead, unable to just through the mark, through the hands there. Kieran Wright able to bring the spoil. Parker on for the Demons. Spills free though. And the Giants trying to dribble something forward. Washington could have got it out of the air, couldn't quite get the boot to ball. And just a minor score, 2-5 now. Manly Warringah. Parker to take the kick in for Pennant Hills. Once again, just waiting. He's trying to get some gaps in this zone. They go long outside, but taken off the back of the pack from Ben Bow. Drives them in forward, looking for Fowler. Parker just swinging back on him. Spills free, off the boot. Did he get a boot to it? No, says the goal umpire, Livori Cameron. As they come through, and it is called touched. Wait, it actually is going to be called a goal. And interesting there, I'm sure the central umpire came in and suggested the ball was touched. Unfortunately, it was the boundary umpire that came through. We're able to get a replay, unfortunately. But they open to get an answer. Cooper in the ruck up against Brad. But it goes to the advantage. And a good mark taken by Thomas Edmonds. Once again having to go laterally. Smith with the ball. Nothing really presenting itself at the moment. So it goes short again. This is Talbot. Wide still. Going for Crisfield. Under pressure. Some good work there from Kosh. Crisfield again. Just dribbles out in front. Does it well. Sits up nicely for him. Drives him inside 50, but the kick's offline. And the umpire will say throw it in. Must have just caught the tape. Giants by 16. First on the board for this quarter. Ball comes in again. Crisfield at ground level. Just pops it out into a bit of space. Delaquila straight onto it. Bounces through for him behind. Quick kick out of the pack from Delaquila. Manly now coming near side. Looking for Washington. They converge. Ben Bow off the back of the pack. Doesn't sit nicely for him. Sits nicely though for the Demons. Sweeping out the back looking for Parker. He goes wider still. Finds Angel. Too far out to score. Call to go to the left of the 50 zone. Looking for Carey. Almost takes a mark. Now under pressure. Wrapped up in a tackle there from Ryan Wern. And the umpire says holding the ball. That's just tough. Didn't quite have much of an opportunity, I feel, to get rid of that, but he tries to play on Wern. Carey with a spoil. Could have been holding the man. Umpire will not give a free kick to Matt Carey at the moment. And something seen here. It's going to go to Pennant Hills eventually. And it will come back to Carey. In fact, the umpire's called play on. Inside 50 they go. The fly comes. Sits nicely for Dunn. Goes wider. Could have had a shot. Decides to dish off. And found Moratis on a lead. And he'll have another shot on goal. Pennant Hills certainly have some urgency. Probably lacking that key forward at the moment. But Moratis has certainly presented on occasion. Moratis comes in. Looks nice off the boot. Umpire doesn't do much work at all. He kicks the goal. And Pennant Hills reduce the margin back to 9 points. Watch him go back to the initial carry mark. See here, it's Angel with the ball. It goes into the centre. Carey almost took the mark. Ball spills free, steps up and is wrapped up straight away. That's tough. Not much he can do there. Umpire said holding the ball back to live play. It's Manly Warringah by 9 points. 5.5 played second term. Cooper brings it down. Could have been recalled. Umpire decided to let it play on. Delaquila good at ground level. Pops it out to Hare. Hare goes forward. Nice mark taken from Crisfield. Plays on quickly onto the right. Looks at the goals. Lines them up. And just sprays it to the right. Minor score. 8 points the margin now. Manly go wide. Quick kick in. Found Bonnie. Bonnie on the far side. Goes to a contest. Kosh was there. Plenty of tackling pressure coming from the Demons now. Ray at ground level. Spills free. Out there was Witten. Tries to push it through. Pushing the ball eventually over the boundary line. Over the boundary throw in. Right on centre wing. Brassel up against Irwin. And that one really not finding any advantage. And just following it over the line, Jack Parker. So another boundary throw in. Irwin just had the hand in the back. Umpire keep an eye on that. Good work from Irwin, to get in front. Brassel was the player just assisting him under the ball. Try and get it going forward again, Luscombe. Now it sits up quick. Strike out of the pack. Good work there from Moratis. Gets it across. I think this is done. Palmer pushing the back after the kick. Not forthcoming. The minor score, margin 7 points now. Chipping away are the Demons. Option short, looking for Brassel. Good lead, good mark. Another lead. Just over his head, unable to take the mark. Angel with the wrap-up tackle. See in the foreground there, Chris Yard claiming the tackle. Not forthcoming. Parker again it was. He's everywhere at the moment. Brassel just disposes of Irwin. Over the back, Delaquila. Puts it up high. Oh, strong contest. Almost the mark taken. Could it be a rundown tackle here? Just finds the boot. Play on's the call. Comes across. Bonnie goes central. And a good mark taken. That's Lavori onto the right boot. Inside 50 looking for Fowler. Some good work there from Kieran right at the back. Could have been chopping the arms. The umpire said all fair. Pressure now coming. Talbot just didn't take possession. It was Ray. Affected the spoil. Moratis has pushed underneath the ball. On that occasion, that was from Batten. And it stacks on here near wing. Another ball up. One the call. Pedersen comes back into the fray. Over the back. Brassel could have got it to him. And the call to take it out. Umpire says all okay. A comes back into the fold. Irwin trying to come in at the last minute. Not a bad tactic Russell's certainly going to get the body work. Pedersen goes wide. Good kick, good vision. Robertson on a long lead. Too far out to score. Sees Fowler now, but unable to get it to the advantage. And Witt hands it off to Wright. Move the ball quickly, just pops it up. Plenty around this ball. Ground level, and some good defensive work there from the Giants. Now they're on the run. Defence into attack, tries to pop it over and get the ball back. Now Polar Smith goes central, plenty of players lining up here. And the mark taken from Johnson. Johnson now puts it up, looking for Fowler. On the lead, full stretch, great mark. Getting eventually meterage involved. All came out. But no question around the accuracy of the kick. There's another one on the board for Manly. 12 and a half played, second term. Margin 19 points. Cooper able to get up and above. And once again, it's the Giants out of the middle, but Kieran Wright. Trademark. Oh, does a nice big show. Gets around Washington. Just buys himself some time. Finds Carey. Out on the wing. Looks up. It's a long lead. Needs to get there with the left boot. And unable to take it. Pedersen almost takes the mark. Under pressure still. Now a chance for Ray. Goes around one. Tries to find the underground handball. Does so. Moratis inside to Delaquila. Touched off the boot. And the numbers in favour of the Giants. Kick comes down the line. Numbers in favour here of Pennant Hills. But the ball decides to run. They go forward and Polar Smith on a mark, on a lead. Takes a nice mark. Underground kick, not a great one. And Kieran Wright takes the mark. Tries to milk the free kick. Sorry, the 50-metre penalty, but not forthcoming. Now he's called to play on. A little battle building there between Fowler and Wright. Talbot goes forward to Luscombe. Does very well to get around two Giants players. And goes for a little gallop. Free kick coming. It's going to go to Crisfield in the back. And he may elect to have a shot on goal here. Inside 50. Quick look at it. Just pops, push in the back as he's going for the mark. Umpire right onto it. Sets up now. Kick. Doesn't look great off the boot and stays left. 2 goals, 5 now. Pennant Hills, the margin 3 goals. Oh, some nice work there by Bonnie, but unrewarded. The free kick comes back to Dunn. He might have just used the body well. Umpire disagrees. Top of the square. Plenty fly. No one down for Pennant Hills. Moratis almost off the deck. In there as well was McCaffrey. Now wrapped up in a tackle. Finds the boot though. Some good work by both involved. Another one wrapped up. The umpire will come in and ball this one up. Plenty of tackling pressure from the Demons in their forward attacking zone. Moratis tries to get through traffic. Pops it out. Falls beautifully there for Ray. Tries to spin it around the corner. And eventually called out of bounds on the full. Good work from Moratis just to get to that ruck contest. 15 and a half played, second term. It's Manly by 18 points. come out. Not a very great kick out of defence. Plenty of numbers around for the Demons. On the right boot, Kieran Wright drives them forward again. Coming across, unable to take the mark, was Moratis. Crisfield in attack. Ball doesn't go out. There's plenty of scramble around this ball. Eventually it's locked in. Umpire will say, I'll have it. Plenty of numbers parked in this pocket. Moratis decides to stay down. Wasn't a bad option in the end as it fell straight to Tom Angel. Unfortunately, the kick sprayed off the boot out of bounds, and Manly will get a chance to get out of their defensive zone. Margin 18 points. It's a nice little buffer the Giants have put in. But Pennant Hills trying to work their way back into it. Not a bad fly on that occasion coming from Batten. Under pressure though, spills free. Running on is Johnson, nice pick-up. Gets around one, steps inside. Gives it off now to McCaffrey. McCaffrey tackle, dispossessed. And the Demons pounce. In there is Talbot, could have been tripped. Umpire said play on. And the ball eventually trickles over the boundary line. Edmonds waiting to come on for the Demons. Owen and Brassel. Just getting the body in there and getting the left mid up. Did very well on that occasion. Coming through there was Carey applying the pressure. Spills free, just trying to get the ball going forward. Delaquila off the deck. Into traffic again. Spills free again for the Giants. And they've got the numbers here, the Demons. Hay drives them forward. Wind starting to pick up. Almost Angel there, just dropped the shoulder at the last minute. Probably fortunate he didn't actually make contact. Crisfield drives them forward. Going back to the fly of the ball was Talbot. Now the Giants get a little bit of space and they find Polar Smith all on his own. But away from his opponent. And the mark taken inside 50. Kick from about 35 out. Tough angle, the wind by looking at the flag flying is right at his back though. Just gives it a little bit of space. Beautiful kick off the boot. Never in doubt from Polar Smith, and they get another one on the board, the Giants. They skip out to a 24-point lead. Some good work through the middle from Pedersen. Able to take the mark on that occasion was Talbot. Spills over the back, and Polar Smith found himself in all sorts of space. Took the mark, and more importantly, went back and kicked the goal. 41 plays 17 now. Starting to get a little bit desperate for the boys from Pennant Hills. They're going forward though. Witt drives them long, bounces on its end, goes backwards. Just needed that one to run a little bit. And some good work from Preen. Might be in trouble here though. Eventually the players get the ball clear. Umpiring letting the play go for quite some time. But a mark taken from Nick Hay. He'll drive them back into attack. Nice looking kick, top of the square. Two Demons players take each other out. That doesn't help their cause. And again, Pedersen, but dispossessed on this occasion. And the umpire says holding the ball. Interesting to see who the kick goes to though. There was two Demons players affecting the tackle. See, the kick came in from Hay. You can see the two players take themselves out. Eventually spills free into the arms of Pedersen. And tries to step inside, and there was absolutely no space there. Morate, as it is, rewarded with the kick. Great approach, and just hangs it out to the right. It's an awkward swing of the arms as he's coming in. It definitely goes against all the textbook learnings. Into time on now, second quarter. Margin's 23 points in favour of the home side. Build again. Doing some good work there. Jesse Hare got in front of his opponent and took the mark. Now drives them forward again. Finds Moratis. He'll have another shot on goal here. Great work from Hare. See here, mark taken out there from Kosh. It's this one here. Hare just works his way in front, takes the mark, and then sees Moratis at the back of the pack, and a good mark taken. Coming off the long run. Out to the left-hand side here now, so some real kicking issues for the Demons, and more in particularly for Theo Moratis. 2 goals, 7, not a good return. They've had plenty of the ball this quarter, the Demons, unable to put it on the board. Now they've got a chance. Dropped mark at the crucial stage, but the numbers in favour of the Giants. Hung it up. Robertson flies, couldn't bring it down for the Giants, and eventually it goes over the boundary line. 22 played, second term. Irwin trying to get some body in there, just can't do it so, but it's a good spoil. Hay turned it around the corner, unable to take the mark though. The Demons, and it was McCaffrey relieving for the Giants. They go lateral, now they go back into a little bit of trouble. They need to be good to get out of this, and they are. Pedersen doing a ton of work down there in defence. Right though, drives it back in long. 1 on 2. Pedersen back there, Luscombe wraps him up, just knocks it clear. And once again the Giants. Kick inside's a good one, finds James Brain. Wants to move it quickly and does so, pops it up. Running player was Fowler going back with it, but right again, a good little battle forming. And the ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in far side, 23 and a half nearly. Won't be much time left in this second term. 6-5 plays 2-7, the margin 22 points in favour of Manly Warringah. Shallow throw in, Irwin gets the fist of the ball first. Luscombe's wrapped up. Wales goes back. Little up and under kick. Get under that and play fair. Moratis set the task. Comes forward. Rovers converge. And some good work. Eventually gets it clear to McCaffrey, but wrapped up in the tackle. Too high though. And Cam Smith in there. Little bit of trouble bubbling. And it's a reversal. It's going to come back to the Demons. It's interesting. Smith gets the kick and drives them in long. Looking out there for a lead. The kick was a poor one. Crisfield read that well, just couldn't take the mark. Goes again, gives it up to Angel. Angel on the left goes short and finds a teammate. Not the required distance though. Goes back to Crisfield. Crisfield back. And the tackle comes. I think it's Angel at the bottom of that. It is. And the umpire will say, I'll have it. Time running out in this quarter for the Demons. And there are opportunities there. Irwin gets up and over, but Pedersen read it well. Drives them out. It's going to come back though. Parker lines up. Looks at his options. Goes wide. And some good defensive work there from the Giants again. Although the tackle is a brilliant one. How's that for forward pressure? And the umpire's still not made a decision. And he's going to call my ball. I think there was some confusion there between the umpire. Looked towards his teammate. And he was well off the ball. So maybe denied there the Demons. The brand of it. As the siren sounds. An interesting end to the quarter. Another quick look at the tackle. before we hit to the halftime break. But you can just see here, kick wasn't a good one from Parker. It's 4-on-1, but look at this for a tackle. And in my book, that points up over Pennant Hills. Yeah, it's 2-7-19. But an entertaining half of football. And the margin's still only 22 points. Not that much in it, really, in the context of the game. We'll take a break here at Weldon Park for half-time. Join us again in about 15 minutes' time. We'll bring you all the action from the second half. It's Manly.
Asking what the score was today. I don't know. Ask what the score was. 21. No, what was it? 14.
How many goals?
Might have taken an extra day.
They meet all that, yeah.
So your team got
Good, mate, good. Walked in at the wrong time, but that's all right. We'll have to get there. You can look over the shot and then go, the coach is blowing down long and not a bad idea. You want a drink, Craig, or what?
That little snippet that I put
Yes.
out yesterday.
What sort of drink do you want?
I can hear you. Just the power, whatever power.
Apparently Brett actually down at the team today, she's just finishing that.
Sorry? Oh, so I'm not
So
feeling
I just said to her, I want to Jordan,
No, well, I went to Gore Hill and then Anton Rock. But I've been to uni, I was coming here for the 19 and then I've just gone, oh well, I'll come here for the last half of it. Yeah, you should be able to see him. He's got his yeah. But then if I win as well,
white, fuel whites, and then we've got lime as well.
Almost set for the start of the third term here at Weldon Oval. The story so far, it's Manly by 22 points. But some strong showing from the Demons in that second term. A few things going their way. The scoreline could have been a lot different. Just a pause here, waiting for the goal umpires to get in position. They'll be desperate for a good start to this quarter, the Demons. They've had their chances, but unable to put the score on the board. Set for the second half. Irwin in the ruck. Plenty of tackling pressure around the ruck contest. And we'll have a secondary. As I said earlier, Weldon Oval looking in really good form early on in the season. This first game, obviously, for 2015. Once again, ball going nowhere. We'll have a third bounder, third baller inside the centre circle. This time, Brassel stays down. Pedersen read it. And the quick kick out of the contest gets the Giants going forward. Sits up. And Fowler it is with the handball. Comes back, nice little transition. Pedersen gives the show, goes one way, goes the other. And now they go wide, the kick-off line. Good kick. Inside 50. And it'll be a shot on goal. Difficult angle. We've seen this all afternoon. Aaron Crisfield. Off the boot. Umpire just tracks it. And they like it off the boot. And a goal to Aaron Crisfield to start the quarter for the Demons. And the margin's back to 16 points. Very good work out of the middle of the ground by the Demons. Kick came from Ray. Pinpoint accurate, and just to see the vision and move the ball on quickly. And a good mark taken from Aaron Crisfield. And he finished off with the goal. Back in the middle now. 41 plays 25, the margin 16 points. Brassel, but it's Angel who takes it away for the Demons. They go inside again. A good mark taken in defence by Sam Batten. And then to go wide from defence are the Giants. Brain it was on that occasion. They move it now. 1-on-2. Fowler unable to take the mark. Angel steps inside one, tries to get a kick through, squeezes it towards Delaquila. He goes back to Parker, some experienced heads in that play. Just pops it up and found Talbot. Now they move it. The kick not a great one. Trying to track it back there was Carey. And the umpire sees a free kick. High contact. It's against Pedersen. Be too far out to score. So they drive it in long. Top of the square stuff. Moratis doesn't read it well. Comes down now, Ray. In there again is Delaquila, bustling through. Eventually gets to the boot. Ray goes back, finds Dunn. Dunn throws it on the right boot. But getting back again in defence is Brassel. And once again, the Giants stop the Demons attacking. Pedersen takes the mark, far side. Weldon Oval. Very happy just to wait for opportunities to present. Parker chops this one off, drives them in, an opportunity. Another relieving mark. He's under pressure now. Moratis was on his hammer. The kick comes up. Going back with the fly. The ball was Preen. Just lost it in transition, and the ball goes over the boundary line. Numbers roll back. The call you can see there from the bench. And every player bar two has got back in defence. Wales reads it off the pack. Kick not a great one. Short option. Pressure, gives it across to Ray. Ray swings around the corner and just misses to the right. Another minor score, 3 goals, 9 now to the Demons. Delaquila tries to spin out of tackles. That third term. Washington's kick smothered off the boot. Through the middle, the tackling pressure from the Demons has been second to none. Crisfield under pressure, gets the kick away. And it's all Giants. Pedersen, floating kick going forward, gave Polar Smith a little bit of a task. He eventually took possession. Benbow taken high, and it'll be a free kick back. Benbow, not a lot on offer. The Demons have gone back in defence. Going back with the fly of the ball. Great mark taken by Hare. Again. Man in. Doesn't really get a run at it. The Demons will be just happy to see this over the line again. And that's where it ends up. Perfectly into the hands of the 2014 result, that's for sure. But goes a little of riding the ship as far as they're concerned. And we're into time on in the last quarter. Demons by 13 points. Cooper in the ruck, goes up. Just they've got some run now, the Giants. Witten through the middle. Eventually it pops up, but there's no one at home. The kick, though, is hands on and stifle his run. Pedersen, a quick kick on goal, gets the goal. 2 minutes played. Minute mark of the final term. The margin back to 7 points in favour of Pennant Hills. They dearly love to get another one on the board just to put a little bit more buffer, because here come the Giants. Off the back there, Parker turns it over. Delaquila been fantastic this afternoon. Snucks it through. That's a little bit of tunnel ball. The umpire says you can't do that. Pedersen pounces, goes forward and right takes the mark. And the mark taken just inside. And there again, this is Bonnie. Drives them long. Who's at home? Washington couldn't take the mark. Falls out the back of the pack. This is Wern. Inside 50 again. And the Demons forced to kick quickly out of pressure, but they've got numbers now. The mark taken. And it is Talbot. Gets the ball onto Carey. Carey moves it quickly. The kick not a good one. Out there in front of Ray. Carey's second effort was good. Carey, and he will take his entire allotted time. Now swings around on the left, drives them forward. Moratis is the target. The early fly from Preen. The umpire says you can't do that. It'll be a Giants free kick. Up across the face of goal. Who's there? And Preen takes the mark.